Hello, welcome to Squeaky Chair Tarot. Squeaky Chair Cat Hair Tarot. Alright, this is going to be a story time, just the facts, ma'am. I haven't done one of these in a while, okay? If you're new here, you'll see this. There's a big background. These cards right here, these cards are unaltered. All the rest of these, well, this is unaltered and this is unaltered. All the rest of these are in some shape or form not a tarot. They have had their major arcana and their court cards removed. Okay, because I had to develop this deck because I couldn't keep dude out of your reading, one of them anyway, and it was always a dog pile. And I could never get to you because that's all you think about is someone else. So I removed them from the tarot. The Just the Facts Ma'am cards belong to you, Donna Jean. They're for you. And everything in them about... Anyway, Dude's chance to show up will be here, here, and in the final summary, and in this deck. This deck is altered, or unaltered, rather. But we won't have it until everything else is done. Right now, this is what we look at. We look at you waiting. You have recovered. You are recuperating to balance. This says, listening to one's needs to recover your balance, and you're waiting. You've withdrawn from the family. You feel protective about them. It's complicated, isn't it? Do you heal the ones that hurt you? Is that have you overextended yourself? And I've seen that here too, because we have the Page of Pentacles, which is all the hard work that you freely give because you love these people, you take care of these people, right? But maybe you've overextended yourself a little bit. That's the kindest way to look at it. Or they're taking advantage of your generosity and they're taking more than you can give. Okay, now give me just a second. And let me move this over. Alrighty. Oh, I have laundry in the dryer. I forgot about it. I'll have to remember it before it rains again. Alright. Here we go. And like I said, your summary at the end will have the complete cards in it. They're not altered. Right here. Alright. Here we go. Here's your storyline. Is the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. He brought it to the table. Sleep, vision, dream, channel. Do tarot. Are you having dreams? Oh, you got the what ifs, the way back whens. Here we look to our future. Okay, so this is another flashback. I remember when back before it all went bad. The beauty, we were young. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. Oh, the stories I could tell you. I wanted to say, oh, the stories I could telleth thee. Oh, that's a narrator. That's a narrator voice. It's a mystery. It's an action thriller mystery. Take your time. Good stories take time. You've got to build them. All the lies. Here's how it all began. I should have known. I knew better, but I had to do what I had to do. Oh, I don't know. Bravery. To go forth defensively, knowing that you're being lied to be in that position. Okay. Conversation. You've come a long way. Make a wish. And learn from your past mistakes. So maybe you're sharing the wisdom of your experience with someone. We had exactly that person in the opposite in the reading I just did. Maybe you're one of the two women that is giving Donna Jean some good advice about what happened. Let's look at it that way so you're telling her a story. Listen up, Donna. This is what this woman's going to tell you, this good advice she's going to give you. This is how it happened to her. It was her dreams, happiness. This was all that she could have ever dreamed of. She looked forward to her future and the beauty of it all, and then to find out that life was not as it had been painted. It was indeed a complete catastrophe. And many things she was not aware of began to happen to her, and it was really just life. It's kind of all in how you look at it. Don't look at it as a big failure because I had my goals set so high. And then when reality hit, it caused a lot of inner conflict in her. That may be the spoon coming out of the silver spoon coming out of the mouth. Anyway, she went along a lot of her life feeling like she grew up as an outsider. It was a lie. She was defensive. She never the people that she loved lied to her. Betrayal way back here. A place that provided for her, but she felt like she never fit in. And so they're like, well, why can't you just be like your sister or some shit, something like that. And it took bravery to be the outsider, to be the rebel without a clue, and to stand up and say, no, this is what she's telling you to do. She's cheering you on, Donna, because you're the rebel without a clue. Listen to me now. Listen to her. You've come a long way. Don't keep yourself in the dark. Don't feed yourself shit when you know. Learn from your past mistakes so that you can move on, so that you'll see the lie next time. Water cooler bitches, just saying. Alright. Now we're going to clarify with this. Isn't this such a lovely layout? It's so pretty. I wish I could get you closer. I wish I could get giant cards like that. And I've looked, I can't find anything other than the giant cards I have. So let's see, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. Oh my, that's an 11. That's a doorway. That's a threshold. That's a portal. Watch for your dreams. Did you have some dreams? What have you been dreaming about? Dream of disaster in the future? The end of beauty? The twilight zone? Defensive. Something isn't right. You can feel it. Brave when you are frightened. To speak the truth is to come a long way. Can't keep you in the dark. Sadness, 6, 7 of Cups. Sadness, confusion, hard work, confusion. To invest in something that ultimately does not pay out, because that is the essence of that card. It doesn't. It's like, now I know how not to do it. Okay. Sleep vision. Have you not been listening? The spirit trying to talk to you, trying to warn you off, but you won't listen because you have this vision. So you move into the future, but it doesn't work because you wouldn't listen. All you could see, you got rose-colored glasses. That's what it is. And reality comes knocking. You choose your ego. You thought you was something, but it did not work out. It did not work out. Should have took your time. Should have picked better. Should let them prove themselves. Don't run to give no pearls before swine. You chose this short game. You chose to look at me, look at me, look at me, and you didn't get the long game because you didn't put the work in. Don't cry. Let it go. The lights come on now. You got mixed emotions about it, but you know you're going to take your time while you're figuring it out. You have some idea and the humility to admit that the problem. You chose your problems. And now you're working on admitting that, working to plan. You're making a plan. Oh my God, this is going to be hard. It's all a game. I'm not good at this game. I don't want to play a game. Why do I have to play this game? Why do I have to play this game? Because you see it now. You know well, I know it sucks knowing that you have to play the game, okay? But look at it this way. Because before you were miserable in the dark and covered with shit and you didn't know it was a game. Now you can do something about it. The lies, the defensiveness, the bravery. There we go, girl. There we go. Playing the game like a pro. Unhappy with this turn of events. Misery makes you get out of the box. Good boundaries. You should always have good boundaries, especially out of your dude who throws you in the river. Watch the earlier readings. Cut him off. There's your communication. Don't tell him anything, right? Let him continue to think you're a mushroom in the dark covered with shit. The truth is you've come a long way, and if you try to reason with them, speak to them, express to them, explain to them anymore, they're going to become aware that you're more than they want you to be. Look to your future, girl. You do for those that do for you. You may have a tribe. Watch out. Recently I have seen a bad apple in the bunch. Have a look at the people you run with, because if you're a mushroom in the dark covered with shit, I can imagine who all these friends are. How did you get all these friends? Where are all these friends? Because the truth of friends that I know of is that one is more than I never have more than one. It's like stages of life, you know? I mean, suspect. If there's more than one or two, suspect the rest. Because this is a conversation. This is an abiding. This is it's bullshit. Yeah, there's the conversation. Beware of the conversation that you're in. In several of these readings lately, I have been counseled to tell you to shut up and to keep your own counsel, and that there was a bad apple, and that you should bide your time. Anything you say can and will be held against you in the court of dude. Harp, great happiness after all these lies. Great happiness after all these lies. Conversation. Well, you've come a long way. Careful what you say. You're going to... Oh my God. Oh my God. Great happiness. And long-term intent. Well, you've come a long way. It's been a long time. Maybe something... Oh my God. I was going to say maybe something finally goes right, but this is what happens when you talk to him. I'm telling you, shut your mouth. You have the best intentions. You're looking happy about everything. And the worm turns. It's a cliffhanger. Great harp of happiness. And then the dagger. See? Fear, worries, and tense situations. Nope, you're upside down. Show me the dagger. Fear, worries, and tense situations. Money. Fear of the loss of money and position. Nostalgia. You dreaming of them. You missing them. You got the woulda, coulda, shouldas. You got the lost in the good old days. Not so bad. See, there's your rose-colored glasses. And then they strike. And it's those that are most close to you. Those are the ones you had to protect yourself from. Protect yourself. You give to those that hurt you. Like a backstabbing. Lily, spiritual love, a backstabbing. Then we jump to the coffin flower. All right, Donna. Connect the dots. Spiritual love. See? You love them. You love them. They're killing you. You're always choosing them over you. You choose them at your own detreatment. Hard at work. You're like, well, I can afford it. I don't care. It's malicious. There's a backstabbing quality there. Stop choosing them because they wouldn't choose you. Only give to those who give back. And you know who it is. And you know who it's not. Yeah, we're going to turn this last leaf. We know who it is too now. Let's have some butt cover. Your lover. It's over. Didn't we have exactly this? We had the world in the middle of the last reading. And the Queen of Swords. Done waiting. This is totally unacceptable. There will be no more waiting. I will continue without you. Possibly with a new love. It was to boomerang. It was to bounce right off old love. You trampolined out of old dude's bed onto old new dude's couch. And it was a gymnastic matrix endeavor if I've ever seen one. I still don't know how you did it. Well, the heart wants what the heart wants. You woke up. I mean, you are either on or off. And once whatever it was that happens, everything screeches to a halt and begins to grind forward in another direction. Which I cannot guarantee you is any better than where you were. And your advice is still to slow your roll. Because there you are, you're breaking up. You're like, I have had enough. Overcoming obstacles and tenacity. I have tried every way I could to make this work. I was the light in the darkness. I was keeping hope alive, and you were stabbing me in the back. Light in the darkness. Yeah, you tried to make a home in the middle of a nightmare. And you succeeded in a really weird, toxic way, okay? Loss, it is a loss because you put everything that you could into it, but it was darkness from the beginning. It was a light in the darkness. Intuition, you haven't been listening to yourself. Spirit tried to tell you way back here, bad dreams, the futility, the need to let go, to stop pouring into this. But you wouldn't listen. And now you're going to experience the loss, and it was a loss because your giving started way back here. Now you're going to do it on your own. You're going to move forward on your own. This could be bow chicka wow with the new love. I don't know, but I haven't really seen him here yet, so I'm going to say you're moving on. There's maybe a hint of dude there. Do you meet him? Do you like go to a group like a codependency? Yes, you need to go somewhere you feel like you fit in. And and what I was thinking after I got done with the other reading, the last one, is that maybe you, right now I just see a hint of new dude, right? And maybe you don't meet him until you have the girls' night out with the other two chicks that are giving you good advice. I'm just saying. And that could be a group outing there. Be careful who you choose to talk to. Talk to the two chicks. Pick the two chicks to talk to who are the most like those two tea leaves I gave you in the reading. That one was a gray-haired chick and one was dark. They were both mouthy and independent, and they've both been through it. Maybe frenemies. Good frenemies. And I thought maybe it was an ex. His ex. One of his exes. Well, I can tell you what happened when blah, blah, blah. Okay? From the horse's mouth. Advice from the horse's mouth. Okay. Now I'm going to stop here and I'm going to bamboo. I'm going to bandana it out. And we're going to move stuff around because I will end this. This won't stop me. I'll do it there too. Okay. Now we're going to have a look at your oracle. What does she still need to know, Spirit? What do we not see coming? This is far on down the right line. This is why I figured the oracles are vague, and I'm still learning them right too. And I always use the moon cards because that charges up the next moon reading, and I look to see them there. The answers within 2 weeks. These oracles are good for like 2 weeks, right? Because it's moon 2 weeks, moon 2 weeks. Feel me? So anyway, that's just a little something you were totally not interested in knowing. Okay, dancer, juggler, you've been bouncing, you've been dating these two guys. You've been liking this other guy for a while. You've been juggling, listening to Spirit. Well, what makes you move? What's Spirit tell you? Well, we'll find out. What have you been juggling? Are you putting yourself on the back burner again? Because you better not be. Muse. You're thinking about it. You're having a look around. You are listening to Spirit. That's good. That's good. You're not. You're more balanced now than you're more you than you have ever been. Addictions. There's the monkey on your back. I'm going to go ahead and assume that is some sort of toxic relationship, because I haven't seen anywhere today any kind of chemical or beer or anything. I haven't seen that. So, well, it could be right there. You could be down at the jug, but you're celebrating. And that, I think that's fate, because you're meant to talk to these ladies, and I think maybe it's these ladies that hook you up with, maybe it's one of her sons, right? And they hook you up with your next love. Okay. Now we're going to be doing the oracle with the orange cat. And we've got the sun upside down. See, I see you keep putting your light under a bushel. You keep choosing losers and putting yourself on disappear. Queen of Pentacles. Because you're like, well, I can save him. He's a fixer-upper. And you put all your effort into taking care of somebody who can neither appreciate it nor return it. The Knight of Cups. Well, you've come a long way. Maybe you finally realized your own value and you stopped dancing and juggling and doing the hokey pokey with losers. And you started listening to your higher spirit. Six of Wands, and you're moving into, and life improves, right? When you start listening to your gut, you start doing for you. Oh, there's the new guy. There, and maybe, what color hair does this chick got? This chick's got dark hair. One of your advice people. She's got dark hair. She's highly intuitive. I bet if it's a come meet my son kind of thing, I bet it's this one. Judgment, because she gave you a pass. So anyway, your future mother-in-law is going to like you. And so you're thinking about it. You're like, yeah, this kind of feels like home, man. This is kind of a good place to be. Ten of Swords, because I've been through it. A safe place to be. You find a haven. With the Knight of Cups reversed, because you're kind of just mentally, spiritually numb. You don't want to love or be loved by anybody. You just want quiet. You've got an addiction to break. You've got to break out of old you, and you found some safe place to do it. There's the King of Pentacles. Is that your next love? Because that's old dude. So you found a safe place, and here comes the King of Pentacles. And here you go breaking. Well, maybe it's, honey, I told you. You've got to come home. So you're trying to break the addiction. Trying to break the connection. Found a safe place to be. I'm not going home with you. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. And now I'm seeing practical magic, and I'm seeing the two old ladies in the kitchen boiling up some hoodoo sauce, and they're going to slip it to him. The Hierophant, because he's trying to lord it over you. He wants obedience without content. He demands you do what he says. And he's like, it's not over till I say it's over. We were happy, and you'll go happy and pretend to be happy just like I told you to. Seven of Cups. You won't be so confused after I beat some sense into you. Get in the car. I'm telling you. Six of Pentacles. To demand to return to the exact same abusive relationship and to be punished for having to well, you escape. Then he goes and gets you. And I seen that in the other reading too. You know it. Know yourself. Stand for yourself. Take care of yourself. Pick a person and be it. Stop being a shape-shifting people pleaser. Life goes on, but pick a person. No matter that, life is an adventure. Make it an adventure, not a problem. What happened to your playfulness? That's how you used to feel. Life is an adventure, not a problem. Remember who you used to be. Wild and free. Not bound and chained by the material world. That's as far as I'm going. And now we'll have what does Dude have to say about this? What does Donna's... get down, little man. Get down, little man. Show me this conversation. I miss you. Can't believe you did that. I've been watching you. Oh. Is there any way we can work this out? I'm trying to strong arm you, gaslight you, confuse you, verbal word vomit you. You've been waiting so... you can see it clearly. Well, the two of you see eye to eye. You do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But, you miss them, but you remember the bad times too. Oh, he wants you. You broke my heart. Well, you broke mine first. It's a blah blah blah. It's a no-win situation. Both of you are crying. He thinks he has the upper hand because you should do what he tells you. We've covered that too, but you're resisting him. See, it's your that's what the broken heart is about, is that you said no to his ego. Oh, my God. Can't you be happy? Why can't you be happy? Why can't you? Are you going to tell him? Oh. Okay. A conversation about the truth of the happy. He's the devil. You're not happy because he's the devil. And he's like, I'm not happy because I'm the devil. and you saw it. But I thought you were going to save me, and you did too. You thought you could save the devil. We've had this theme before, a fixer-upper. We talked about that in this reading or the last one. You thought you were saving the devil. You thought you could save him, and he is sucking that up. He's the devil. Queen of Pentacles upside down, and you see the Knight of Pentacles. You turn the Knight of Pentacles into a king, but really he was the devil all along, and you are most unhappy to discover the error of your ways because you picked the devil. You turned a knight into the king who is really the devil. So you can go ahead and assume he's been manipulating you for quite some time. He's probably amused by it, and nothing will please him better but to give out the kind of punishment I've been seeing, because he kind of sucks. He really kind of sucks. He disguised himself as a good guy. He made you believe that the two of you had hopes and dreams and a future together. And you do, but it's as a battery to the devil. Okay? Little did you know. You're not so happy. Oh my God, what have I done? Okay. Here is final summary and advice from Spirit, because we don't know whether to shit or go sailing. You have the Knight of Cups reversed. Your advice is to say it with love, because this is going to, as soon as you say no, the charade is going to end. The bubble is going to pop. You will definitely see the devil then, and you will see him instantly. You will see the bad guy that he truly is. So therefore, I will say, keep your mouth shut until you're out of his reach. Anyway, and you're not in love. You're dealing with heartbreak, cheating, and deception. I want you to try to be moving on into romantic proposals, invitations, and following your heart. There's that hint of new love. But first, you've got to break up with the devil. Doesn't want to let you go. But you want to be on your own. It's time to take some alone time or be single to get a new perspective. There's the vacation. You want to go have a Corona beer in a hammock, and poke hermit crabs with your toes. Gentleness. Be kind to yourself and others. Honor your gentleness. Speak words of love. Sanctuary. Again, we had this the last time. Take time out from the world. Spend more time alone. Meditate or go on retreat. You should take that vacation alone. But you're like, oh, does it have to be alone? Yes. This is a reminder to not take things too seriously and bring more balance between wisdom and playfulness. You might need to lighten up about a matter that has been on your mind for a while. You just need to be alone. You just need to recharge and plug in. Accept where you are at this moment in time. Only then can you begin to move forward. Be clear about your intentions. This makes it easier for us and the real slow and then real fast. I remove this card from population. There will be no we, there will be no us, because I didn't invite anybody else to this reading. And I don't care who you say you are. I don't know you. You will soon be surprised and grateful for how everything happened to the way it did, for you to receive better and greater. It's all adding up in your favor. Trust the process and how things are unfolding for you. Just take time to be you. There's no rush. You've come a long way already. Leave it in the comments.